Hello, Taylor Elwood, your business wizard for eccentric entrepreneurs at ImagineYourReality.com. Today I want to talk about the topic of fear, and specifically what happens when you feel fear that paralyzes you from taking action. We all have those moments in our business and in our lives where we feel fear. Fear is a natural response, and it's actually important to really appreciate fear. So often we treat fear as something that's negative, that is bad for us, but really, fear is a survival emotion. It's there for a reason. And one of the reasons we feel fear is because we're coming up on something unknown, some change or transformation, and we feel that fear. It's perfectly okay to feel fear. I want you to think about that for a moment. It's perfectly okay to feel fear. It's okay to feel it. We all feel it. What's important, though, is that you don't let your feeling of fear, control you. It's one thing to feel it, it's another thing to let it control you. For instance, uh, the other day I had my first sign up for the Eccentric Success Program. And I got to level with you. I'm happy about it, but I'm also nervous and I feel a bit of fear because it's like, oh my gosh, now this is real. Someone has signed up for it. Now it's really going to manifest. And there's that part of me that's like, well, like, can I really do this? Am I really going to be able to pull this off? Am I really going to be able to help the people who sign up for this program? Now, I know the answer. I know that I'm going to do just fine. But if I wasn't able to be honest and admit that I felt this sense of fear, I wouldn't be doing them or me a disservice. I'd be doing them and me a disservice because if I don't acknowledge the fear, then it's going to stay inside of me and it's going to show up in ways that could sabotage me. But if I acknowledge the fear and I say, yes, I'm feeling this bit of fear because someone signed up for this program, then I say, all right, I feel that fear. It's okay. I'm happy about it, but I feel a bit of fear. So let's look at that fear. And in this case, it might be the fear of, okay, do I really have everything put together the way I need to? Is this class set up the way I need? Are there things I need to be doing still? And you know what? That's a healthy fear because that means then that I'm really taking the time to look at things. If I let that fear paralyze me, that's when it becomes an unhealthy fear. So it's really important to recognize that. You're going to feel moments of fear in your business. You're going to feel moments where you feel paralyzed because something's happened. Some change has occurred. It could be a good change. It could be a bad change. It could just be some type of change. It doesn't matter. Allow yourself to take a moment and just acknowledge the fear. I feel this fear. You might even write it down. I feel this fear because. Okay? Write it down. Write it out. Because once you see it as an objective record, okay, well, that's why I'm feeling that fear. And then what you write down next is you write down, well, what am I going to do about it? Well, in my case, it would be I'm going to do my due diligence and look over the materials I've already put together for this class and make sure that I'm really putting my best foot forward in terms of helping the people who are signing up for this course. Okay? So by writing down what you're feeling afraid, why you're feeling afraid, and then writing down what you're going to do, what you're doing is you're actually setting yourself up to be to handle that fear. And the most important thing too is to look at, okay, well, what's underneath that fear? Why am I really afraid? Like in my case, the fear was, okay, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to fully provide what it is that I promised these people. You might say, well, why would you feel a fear? It's a natural fear. Okay? Here I've put this thing out. I'm excited about it. I know I'm going to be able to deliver, but there's still that bit of, can I really do this? Now I know I can. But if I didn't acknowledge that, and if I didn't uncover what was underneath there, that bit of doubt, then I wouldn't be being authentic. But by being authentic with myself, by recognizing that I feel that bit of fear and doubt, it's making me take the time to do the extra work that I know I need to do in order to make sure that the program is successful. So there you go. That's how you handle fear. Acknowledge it, write down why you're feeling it, write down what you're going to do as a response, and recognize that it is okay to feel fear. There is nothing wrong with feeling fear about something. It's only when you let it control you, when you let it stop you from doing what you're doing, that's when it becomes unhealthy. Have a comment about fear and how you handle it, feel free to leave below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click on the dragon over here. Thanks so much, and I hope all of you have a great weekend. Take care.